Hi guys, hope you people are doing good. So today we'll be going to understand Java program with Java program we'll be going to discuss, and we'll be understanding what is compilation and execution. Okay, so one program with example class and object we'll be going to discuss in that program. So in last class what we discussed is something like class. So in last class we discussed something like class and object, right? Class object and reference we have discussed. Hope you people remember that. So again I'll be going to discuss briefly these things. So what is class? So a class is nothing but blueprint of an object, right? So that is what we discussed, blueprint of an object. So class is plan or design or architecture, right? So we discussed in that way, right? So that is what a class we discussed. And what is an object? So a class is a blueprint of an object, and class is a plan or design of design or architecture, right? So that is what we discussed. And what is object? So object is nothing but a real-time entity, right? So object is a real-time entity, and we discussed object is real-time entity, and object is instance of a class, right? Instance of a class. So this is what we discussed. Again, I don't want to discuss more elaborately on that. So you just need to understand a class and object both are same, but whereas the difference is class is dummy and it's a plan, whereas object is real and object is having the memory or location, we can say. So this is what a class and object we can say. Okay. So and reference is address of your object. Okay. So today we'll be going to understand one program, that is Java World. Okay. So this is my program name. Okay. So I'll be going to create one class like this, Java World. But if you want to create any text file, what we'll be going to give? So we'll be giving txt. If I want to create any PDF file, we'll be going to give PDF. Same like if you want to create something Word file, what you will be going to give? Word, right? So same like if I want to create a Java file, you need to give the extension with Java. So that is how I'll be going to create a Java file here. Okay. So this program I'll be going to discuss in Notepad, and I'll be executing the command prompt. So now I'll be going to create a class called Java World. Okay. This is my class. And in this class, I'm not giving much things. I'm just creating this class for understanding the uh, how we'll be going to compile and how we'll be going to execute the things. So that is what I want to discuss in this particular class. So class Java World I given, right? So now I'm just giving each and every class we will be having the each and every class will be having the public static void main. Without this main method, we cannot execute any program, we can say. So inside this program, I'm just mentioning that system.out.println system.out.println. I'm giving some statement, something like welcome to Java world. Okay. So this is what my simple class I can say. So class Java world public static void main. Now this is a class. So what we discussed, see, if I'm selecting here, it is a language, so it will be giving some colors. If it is a notepad plus plus, so I'm doing notepad plus plus, this notepad plus plus you can say IDE. So what we are trying to give here, I created a simple class. Inside the class I created one main method, so public static void main method, but this main method is expecting some arguments. Those arguments is nothing but string arguments. Okay, so this arg can be anything, but this is what the main method is expecting. That is main method uh, is expecting string args like this. So now if you want to execute this program, what I need to give, so you need to save this file first. So can we give, so can we give something like any name we can give, or I mean what exactly how we can give these things. See, if you want to save this file, right, some people are thinking that okay, this, I mean, each and every java file, each and every each and every java file must be same with your class. So people are thinking in that way actually. That is what I am conveying first. So now I'm trying to save this file in the D drive. Just I'm going to the D drive. So here I'm just trying to give hello. Okay, hello. And I just mentioned that if you want to define any file, if you want to define any file, you need to give the file name with the extension of Java. Hello.java I'm giving. So now hello.java I'm giving. So I'm saving the program. Now what you have, hello.java. So now some people are thinking, okay, file name and class name must be same, but we are creating hello.java here and your class name is Java world here. So can we execute this file? So that is a point you need to understand. So I just mentioned here, instead of Java hello, I mean instead of Java world, I just created hello.java. Inside that hello.java, I created a class called Java world, class called Java world. Okay, now the file name, this is what a file name, and this is what your class name. Okay, so file name and class name must be same. This is one of the interview question. File name, file name and class name should be same or not. This is what the question. Okay, so what is the answer for this? So before that, before coming to that answer, we'll go and execute here, right? So class Java world public static void main. I'm giving string args system dot out dot println welcome to Java world. So where did I save? In the D drive, right? So go to the D drive. You can see that hello dot Java file, right? So now what I need to do is I need to go command prompt first. So cmd. So in the command prompt, you need to enter Java C, whether Java is available in your system or not. So if it is giving files like this, then in your system Java is available. Okay, so then again go for command prompt and enter like this. So here you need to go to the D drive, right? So D colon enter. So that means it will be going to D drive here. Okay, so inside the D drive, what you created .java file. So first, if you want to execute any Java file, what you need to do? So if you want to execute any Java file, we need to do two things. Need to do two things. Okay, one is compilation and another one is execution, right? So if you want to execute any Java file, need to do two things. One is compilation, another one is execution. Now we'll be going to do compilation, that is nothing but Java C. Okay, so Java C, and here you need to give the file name. What is your file name? Hello.java, right? So here I'm giving hello.java. So you no need to, I mean, you no need to give total name. H you can click and click tab. If it is only one file with the H, it will be coming like this. So this is what your compilation can do by using Java C file name. So that is example is Java C file name is hello.java file, right? So here our question is what file name and class name, file name and class name should be same or not. This is what the question. So, but most of the people are thinking, so file name and class name must be same. I mean, most of the people are thinking I'm saying that, but the thing is, your class name and file name can be no need to, I mean, your file name and class name no need to be same. That is what you need to understand the differences first. Okay. So this is interview question. Then you can simply say no here, right? You can say here file name and class name should be same or not. No need. But there is a litigation here. There is a uh, one pause here. No need. But okay, what is it? But so here my class is simple class, that is Java world, and file name is hello.java. Whether it is executing or not, first we need to understand, right? So the compilation will be going fine or not, we need to check. So even though your file name and your class name is different, yes, file will be going to your file will be going to compile it. So if you can see file is compiled, whenever it is compiled, it will be going to like this. So you need to check the dot class file. So now again people are thinking I executed hello.java, so it will be giving hello.class file for me. No, it is not like that. How it will be generating means whatever the class you have, right, the class it will be generating, that is java world dot class. Okay. So my file name is hello, but my class is Java world. Can we write file name and class name different? Yes, we can write. Okay. So our answer is file name and class name should be same or not. No need. Okay. What is this but, right? I'll come to this but whether your class is okay, whether your class is public, okay, your class is Java world and your file name is hello.java, but your class is public. Whenever your class is public, then only your class name and file name must be same. This point you need to remember. But if our class is public, then your class name and file name must be same. Okay. So till now we didn't execute it. We just completed this compilation part. Execution still pending, right? So now in earlier scenario, again I changed it later. Okay, I changed public as later. So again, for I don't want to confuse you. Till now your class is Java world without public and hello.java. You compiled it that particular thing, and it is generating a dot class file. The dot class file name is nothing but Java world dot class. So while executing, what you need to give? So while executing, you need to give keyword called Java. So here, which keyword you given? Java C. Java C is for compilation and Java for execution. So Java, and you need to give the class name. Okay, this is not the file name. So while executing the program, you need to give the class name. Okay. So now, what is that example? Example is Java. What is the class name? Java world. So some people are thinking that we need to give the dot class file. No, it is already a dot class file. It is assuming that. So if you are giving a dot class, then it will be considering Java world dot class and dot class. So you no need to give in that way. You just simply written like this Java world. So then it is executing or not. We need to understand. Okay. So Java world. Okay. So once if I am clicking on enter, then it will be giving output, welcome to Java world, right? So even though your file name and class name is different, can we execute the programs? Means yes, you can compile it properly and you can execute properly. If there is no any compilation errors, you can execute like this. So hope you people are following with me. Now, when your class name and file name must be same means whenever you created a public, okay, then your public class and your file name must be same. So just now I changed my class as a public. I saved it in hello.java. Now I'm going to the D drive and again I am trying to compile it. I'm trying to compile it my hello.java program. So whenever I'm trying to compile it hello.java program, then what it will be giving to me? So it will be giving compile time problem and it is saying that boss, your file name is Java world and you are giving public. So what it is saying, hello.java colon 1 colon error colon class Java world is public. Your Java world class is a public. So that class should be declared in a file name java world.java. So you should not give inside the hello.java. So now what you need to change? You go into the D drive and you need to change your hello name with Java world. Am I correct? So Java world like this. Now we changed it Java world. Our Java file we changed it with Java world. Now, yes, I mean just I'm closing this. So here I'm going and I'm opening with edit notepad plus plus. So now my file name Java world and my class name Java world. So now I'm going to the command prompt and I'm compiling that Java C. What I need to compile it? I need to compile my class with Java world dot Java. See, whatever earlier dot class file, right? We can remove. We can just try. I mean, remove. Don't confuse it. We don't want to. I mean, we don't want to confuse here. I just removed the dot class file. Again, once I'll be going to compile my Java program, that is Java world dot Java. It will be giving me a compilation. I mean, after compilation, it will be giving a dot class file like this. What is contain this dot class file means? Earlier we discussed after compilation we'll be getting compiled code, right? In the form of bytecode we will be getting the compiled code. This compiled code only will be going to execute, right? Java world. So Java world, just Java world is a class. While executing, you no need to give any extension like this. You just enter Java world. So if you will be running, welcome to Java world is coming like this. So what you need to understand here is file name and class name should be same or not means no need. But if our class is public, then your class name and file name must be same. So that is the point you need to understand here. So that is what the first question we need to understand. Okay. And compilation and execution. I mean, I discussed something like whatever the source code you have inside the Java, this is called high level language. This high level language system cannot understand. So that is the reason we will be compiling. So after compilation, it will be generating a compiled code. After compilation, from .java file, what it will be giving to us? It will be giving, see, now it is a Java world, right? So Java world .java. So it will be generating Java world .class file. Okay. And some people are thinking that, so I mean, so like if I want to give something like Java C, Java world like this. Okay. So did you created Java world like this? No, right? We created Java world with J capital, W capital. If I'm trying to execute something like this, then it will be giving there is no class, something like that. So I'll show you that thing. 1 second. Java world.java. how it is considering. So see, even though if you are giving, it is considering, I mean, while executing this Java C, Java world.java, if you are giving, it is considering that, and it will be generating a dot class file for me. It is considering a dot class file for me, but my class and I mean, Java is what we can say. Java is case sensitive, we can say, right? So while while executing, there is no problem. You can give something like this: Java C, Java world.java, okay, and it will be executing. But why we are giving this first letter is capital, and first in the total class, first letter is capital, and next word is capital, means there are some Java ethics we have. The Java ethics are maintaining the first letter of a class and object should be a, what we can say, capsule letter, right? So these are the small letters, and first one is capital letters. So in any word, the first letter is capital letter. So that is the reason we are giving Java or like this. So some people are saying that, sir, can we give Java like this? Means you can give, but the problem is, I mean, naming conventions we are following, and Java ethics, we can say that Java ethics is following some rules and regulations. So if you will be writing Java world in the small letters, yes, it will consider. And if you will be writing everything in a capital letters, yes, it will be considering. But there are some ethics for writing the code. So that is the reason we'll be going to give first word, first letter, and the next word will be going to be capital letters. Remaining, you need to give small only. So something like, so capital letters, and this is the capital letters, and you can give like this. Okay. So this is what the simple example of your simple class. So here, what is public and what is the class, static, void, right? These all are, we can say, keywords. These all are, we can say, Java keywords. And for each and every keyword is having some specification. So that specification is nothing but public means you can execute and you can run, I mean, you can use this particular class at anywhere. So that public means you can access. So actually you can mention like, we can access anywhere in the application. If you want to access anywhere in the application, you need to give that particular things by using public. So that things will be elaborately running in access modifiers, but try to understand public means you can access at anywhere in the application. So that, what is the class? So a class is nothing but representing something. Here we are representing Java world, a class. So a class is nothing but blueprint. Now we are designing this blueprint, and now we are designing this plan of this particular class. In this particular class, did I create any object? No, I didn't create any object in this particular class, but I just created a simple class and I'm executing simple statements. Can we execute like this? Means yes, we can execute simple statements like this. And where we can execute means, if you want to execute anything, that execution will be happen in the main method only. Why? That I will discuss. Here, static and void, these are the two keywords again. So, and what is main means? Main is the method. This method is not returning anything to me. So whenever anything is not returning, then we can say that thing, you can say, called void. Void means no return type. Okay. So then what is static? Without creating an object, if you want to execute anything, you can give that particular things as a static. So here, main method will be going to executing without an object. So that is the reason we given this main method as a static. So whenever the class is loading, your main method will be loaded and it will be going to execute. So that is the reason we'll be going to give main method like this, and inside the main method we written simple statement like this. Okay, so then here what is this string and what is this aux and all. So this main method is expecting array of arguments. So whenever you want to give anything through command line arguments, so always your function, I mean always your class will be going to uh, expecting, if you want to give any command line arguments, you can pass through by using the main method actually. So here public static void main string args means this main method is expecting uh, arguments in the form of arrays. So here you can give, instead of args you can give anything, that is nothing but you can say arg, and you can give names, and you can say anything. So you can give anything here instead of args, but this public static void main method should be there in your classes. Why? So that I will discuss in the next classes. But this is what a simple class we can say. Okay, and what we can say for, what we can do in more, what we can do more things in a simple classes means we'll be going to understand in Eclipse. Okay, so before going to create an examples in Eclipse, I will show how to create a workspace, and inside that workspace how we'll be creating a project, under project how we'll be going to create packages, under that packages how we'll be creating a classes. So that is how I'll be going to discuss, we'll be going to discuss in the next classes. Okay, so this is what today's class, and today's class is nothing but once again I'll be going to small wrapping of these things. I just discussed class object, and I didn't discuss about reference. I will discuss with the example of reference. So, and I discussed a simple program, and I discussed what is compilation and execution. So this is what today's class, and we'll discuss more things in the next class by using Eclipse. Thanks for the day. Thank you.